Droid armies are neglected and often overlooked. This leaves them severely outnumbered to clone armies. But today I'm going to show you 5 ways to change your droid army from this to this. First, in order to expand your droid army, you're going to want to establish different legions. I'm going to be doing this by painting my battle droids. And if I'm able to do this as someone with absolutely no artistic skill, then I'm sure you will be able to as well. I'm using real Lego minifigures for this, so if I mess up, it's going to be ruined. Here it goes. All I did was touch it. Alright, but on a real note, I made some real custom figures. This first one is a Super Battle Droid, the Clone Wars variant. Next up, we have these custom R2-D2 Squadron Battle Droids from that one episode of the Clone Wars. And then we also have this purple Battle Droid, which we made in a live stream that you guys suggested I make. So this Battle Droid right here is your doing. You guys created this. And if you don't have enough Battle Droids to paint, you're gonna wanna see tip number 2, which is buying bulk droids off Bricklink. Oh, look at this, guys. Lego sent in a letter to help us out. Dear NSF Bricks, if you continue to expose our secrets, you will surely pay. Signed, Anonymous. Maybe they just want to buy a lot of battle droids or something? I don't know. We'll find out later. I used to think the only way to get more droids was by buying battle packs in bulk, which was really difficult because usually Lego only provides 2 per set. However, you can get battle droids for cheap if you buy them in bulk. If you go on Bricklink and search by quantity, you can get large amounts of battle droids for under $2 a piece. Meaning you could have a cheap increase in 25 battle droids for less than $50. Or maybe more than 25. I will point out this bag is full of knockoffs just because all of my real ones are put away in a tote that I didn't want to have to grab. And I don't support knockoffs at all, unless it's tip number 3, weaponry. Now, every other tips video is going to tell you to buy brick arms or clone army custom weapons, which I do have and can show you here. They look very nice, but I'm here to tell you something different. On this channel, we like to be unique, which definitely puts me at risk. So if you can't afford custom blasters, I want to show you some techniques that you can use with your pieces at home. There's some very standard ones, like attaching a lightsaber piece to extend the blaster. And if you have a bunch of these stud shooters lying around, which I know you do who uses these, you can also combine it with other pieces to turn it into things like a bazooka, maybe. This one's cool if you have a longer rifle. If you attach one of those dark skeleton legs to it, it becomes sort of like a tripod that you can actually set down onto a Lego piece. These hose pieces, if you have these can even be used as a droid blaster, and it doesn't look too terrible. You have the classic trick by adding binocular pieces. But go ahead and mess around yourself. Just find a bunch of extra pieces in your collection and see what kind of weird guns you can make. And if you make some really cool ones, go ahead and send it to my Discord server. I'll be linking it down in the description below. We're trying to gather up a community there to be sharing off our customs. We also show off in that Discord server tip number 4, alternative builds. I've made all these alternate builds that I haven't released before this video. My army had way too many tanks, and I mean way too many tanks. Like seriously, who are we trying to invade? With the problem of no defenses, I had to find a solution. So I turned my AATs into cannons. Oh, hey look, I found some extra pieces in my build. It's just a bunch of bricks that say, "We are coming for you." What does that mean? I guess let's make sure there's no other threats inside of my custom builds. I'll first start off with this posable turret here. It can move 360 degrees. The cannons can go up and down, which would be good for defense. Then on the back side, there's a little station where you can have either droids or slide that out, put this in. Now it's a command post. There's a seat for someone here to pilot the turret. And the coolest part, I think, is this whole turret can slide out, move these things over, and now you have yourself a little defense station instead. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Lego, maybe hire me and don't put threats in my builds anymore. And then the next turret I built also has posability. If you want more posability, you can lift these things and that'll make it turn a lot better. I think it's better to have it up like this, give it some more armor and defense. And then I did also have some extra pieces from turning those 2 AATs into those. So I made a droid transport speeder, and then this other weird looking speeder thing. Look at this. You can shoot these cannons. I don't know if I really want to hit that lens, so I'll hit my phone camera lens instead. Did that hurt? But these builds don't compare to tip number 5, which is custom sets. If you're subscribed to my channel, you may have already seen these builds before and should be considered an expert on this tip. Custom sets are a great way to get unique looking builds or vehicles Lego refuses to release, like this droid landing craft. If you're interested in getting either of these models for a great deal, check out these review videos that I made. Quickly, click on the next video, quickly, please, please!